Hello everyone and welcome. My name is LimBryn. This is Minecraft 1.16 episode 22. In the last episode we built up this dome right here, which is the entrance and main hub of the Purple People Palace. That's a good name. And as promised, I have finished this hallway. I added all the rest of the beacons. Now it just leads down to there and it looks pretty, and no mobs can spawn in it. And then over here, I also added a second tunnel that leads to this iron farm area. And I mentioned in the last episode that I might revamp this a little bit, and indeed I have. I have lowered the floor by half a block. It used to be at that level and made out of that. Now it is made out of, what's this called? Just stripped crimson stems. Okay. It's made of stripped crimson stems, and this is a hallway now, as well as these little areas are made of stripped crimson stems, and these staircases I had to redo all of them because this is half a block higher than it used to be, and because of the change in floor height, these are now spawnable blocks. So I've added lighting under carpets, kind of just dotted around. It covers everything, and yeah, it works pretty well. I also got a few more cats. I think I may have had like 3 or 4, but I got these ones because what happens is instead of just one spawning and then no more spawning, because the max is 1, is they will wander in here and then into the nether, which causes them to just accumulate on the nether roof. And I need names for all of these cats, so if you have any ideas, put them in the comments because I'd love to hear them. And speaking of the nether, if we hop in one of these nether portals, I think I cleared them recently, but there's kind of a problem in here with, come on, there has to be at least one. Don't make me look dumb, game. Well, apparently the problem has fixed itself, but I'm sure it will not continue to stay fixed. So pretty much what has been happening is there are so many portals in this room, and they are so large that tons of zombie pigmen spawn, and then instead of like randomly wandering down here or into the iron farm, I don't know why, but they tend to just wander straight back into the portals, which then just puts them all into here, and you get a lot of them accumulating in the nether. So the first thing I want to do today is make a little thing that will pretty much, they'll be drawn to a turtle egg and they will fall into a trap. This little contraption is a very simple contraption except for one key component, which is the turtle eggs, because I don't live very close to any beaches. In fact, there's only like 5 or 6 biomes within like 10,000 blocks of my house, and we're quite far out right now in the nether, so times 8. And somewhere along this track that I built a while ago is some actually good biomes. Here's the portal. I believe there's a jungle here, there's a desert, and there are some beaches, which is what we need to find turtles. In fact, this one's on a beach, and whenever I come here, there are a ton of monsters everywhere because I tend to leave at nighttime for whatever reason. Either way, we need to go looking for some turtles. I haven't found turtles yet, but I did find some fun stuff in the jungle. We got some birds. Here, blue. I want a blue one. No? Okay. Give me more seeds. That's not going to give me seeds, but I also found ferns, and these are nice for like building things and that general usage, and you can farm them, so I only need a few. Okay, I got a few more seeds. Be my friend. No? Okay, well, they'll probably get lost in the jungle, well, just on the way home in general, so I'm just gonna give up on them. Bye, birds. Back to hunting for turtles. I guess not really hunting. We're looking for their eggs, which I am then going to steal, and they will never hatch. So it's kind of, no, it's not hunting. Turtle. Hey, turtle. Do you have any friends? Like, actually, though, I need more than one, because I need eggs No, I want that. There we go. Okay. Just get a little hole for you right in there. There you go. Good turtle. Okay, but I need more turtles, so I guess I'm gonna keep looking. I have completely lost track of my first turtle, but I found these two, so I also gathered some seagrass. Here, come here, guys. Good. I'm gonna need at least like 2 eggs. Good. Also, I'm 100% putting you in a hole because that's a dolphin. I have to mess around. Are you gonna do it? Okay. Um, hole. There you go. And now just go in the hole. Yeah, just go right in. Good. Are you ever like how long does it take turtles to actually put down an egg? Okay, where was that dolphin? There's that dolphin. Oh my god, I'm so fast. Okay. Are eggs? No? Okay. It has been actually like 5 seconds exactly. And he got us 2 eggs, so now you need to go. They can't attack, right? Like, cool. Now get in the hole because I want insurance, which is essentially just more than 2 eggs. Okay. Oh wow, already. Oh no, it's just. You guys can leave now, actually. Because I kind of just need them to. I need this guy to cool. Okay, does only the one that lays the eggs actually have a breeding cooldown? Might have to do some research on turtles. Nope. Okay, cool. I've been breeding for a while now. This has just reached a stack, so I'm actually going to leave these turtles here and not get their eggs because I like even numbers. But how many? I'm curious though. How many did I get? Please move. Come on, just over here. Tell me how many eggs you got. One. What? One. Okay. Well, I'm going to head back to the base. I did some research on turtles, and I think that they should still be able to hatch and function properly on the weird little beach that is on the lake outside of my house. This beach right here, I have my turtle eggs. I'm just going to like put down 4 and hopefully they'll grow up eventually and this should be their home beach. They'll go and they'll exist in this area. I might make it a little deeper for them, try and make this pond look a little nicer, but for now they're just going to sit there. And now back to the real reason we want turtle eggs, which is to deal with the zombified piglin problem. And I'm curious if any have actually spawned in the portals and then gone into the nether. And it looks like the answer is still no, but I swear it is a problem, so I'm gonna go and build the little contraption for it. It is indeed a very little contraption. It's just a little eggs in the middle with some staircases going up to it, so the zombified piglins come through the portal over here. They're like, ooh, eggs, I want to go stomp on them. They think that they could just walk over this, but indeed they can't. They fall in here and then they're trapped. They might try and jump at the eggs for a few seconds, but eventually they just settle here. And because I had to build this above the bedrock and they don't see the eggs if they're higher, I just have to. They're just gonna sit here, and then I'll come kill them at some point. But the entire purpose is so they aren't roaming around the top of the bedrock, pretty much to make it look nicer. And speaking of that, Enderman came through my portal at some point and have placed like random bits of grass that are just all over. Like if I looked more, I bet I could find another one. But now that we've built this, we can go on to back to the iron farm building actually, because there's a few more things I want to do with that this episode, because I did the floor and stuff, but that's just like part of it, and it was pretty easy work, so I stayed off camera. But the ceiling of this building is very bland. It's just flat, and I don't really like it, so I'm going to stick some arches up here. One arch has been stuck up there, and it already looks loads better because the ceiling is actually being supported. instead of just being one flat um, plane, I guess. So I put in some stairs and slabs kind of along the edge just to detail it some, and then there's some kind of obsidian because if it was really dark like that the entire way through, it would look kind of bad. And also, I've been working in this area for a while, so I'm curious if our little zombified piglin trap has gotten any, because they should have done their weird thing where they just. Yes, we got one. Ha. And then, once they're all in, once you get some in here, you do this. They can't get to you, and you just whack them. There you go. It's kind of a gold farm, but I don't actually want this gold, so it's going to despawn in the nether. Okay, I'm gonna build that second arch. The second arch is in, and now that the ceiling actually looks supported, it helped a lot. Looks a lot less bland, but these areas are still a little dull, I guess. So I think I'm gonna add some like hanging lanterns on chains from that area, and also I noticed that this middle thing isn't ruined except for these like 8 blocks at the bottom. So I'm also going to ruin the top of that. I've ruined the middle castle part, so now it looks more in place with everything else and also a little better. And I put in lanterns here, and I'm not sure if it's just that I did a bad job at it or if it actually doesn't look good, but I'm gonna remove them because I just don't like how they look. And with them gone, we can continue to the next project, which is another thing in the nether. I thought I'd just do an update. We have 4 of them now. I'm going to let them accumulate because I think it's funny. But as of, I'm not sure how recently, but very recently, at least for me, probably not by the time this video is coming out, but piglin bartering has been updated. So pretty much glowstone and magma cream have both been removed from piglin bartering, but we do have 2 new stackable items. Also got water bottles, but those are just going to get trashed because I don't need them. Actually, it could be a source of bottles. Either way, we got blackstone and spectral arrows, which are going to fill up these 2 slots. I'll have to empty out all of that, which shouldn't be too hard, although, yeah, and the magma cream's not that bad either. I am very happy that blackstone is being added because, well, the Purple People Palace is almost entirely blackstone. The walls are blackstone. Some of the ceiling is blackstone. Just everything's blackstone, so I'm very happy that's getting added. And spectral arrows are fun as well, but I might actually just replace my current arrows with spectral ones because currently I have arrows. I have like a full shulker box of them in my ender chest, but I don't really automatically farm them without having to do anything else, so I might just switch to spectral ones, although I haven't looked at the loot tables yet, so they might not be that common. And after a quick wiki, I now know that they are the 3rd most common thing at about 8% and 6 to 12 every time you get it, so I will probably be switching over to spectral arrows, because I have quite a lot of gold, even though this isn't running right now. So I'm gonna empty out these and switch the sorters to spectral arrows and blackstone, and then we're going to update to 1.16.2. We are now in 1.16.2, and there's no more Optifine because it's not out for this version yet, and all the glass is ugly, but the system can now get us blackstone and trigger if invisible. There we go. And spectral arrows. So I've already done the filters and emptied out both of these chests, and wasn't actually too much. But we can also get water balls, so I'm thinking about getting rid of, like, because I have just a million soul speed books and, like, iron boots with soul speed on them. Thinking about getting rid of some of those and just putting water bottles in there, or letting water balls fill up in there, because then I can empty them for glass bottles that I could, like, put in my honey farm or something. Also, I'd get more fire resistance potions. Either way, now that we've finished that, I kind of want to get some gold to actually put in this thing to test it. Oh, and the fog's also back. I can't turn this off, right? It's just here now. I hate the fog. Uh-huh. But I don't want it though. Oh yeah, you can also turn off field of view effects, which I am going to do because those annoyed me earlier. I'm at the bottom of the gold farm and I can't even see it because of the fog. Like, fog is terrible. Why is this like a feature of the game? Either way, I'm not sure if I have any gold here. Oh no, I have plenty of gold. Okay, cool. Well, I can go ahead and give this to the piglin bartering system. It's just flying back, and there's a random lectern here, and I have absolutely no clue why. Also, not entirely sure if I'm going the right way. No, I am. Cool. Also, wait, did they despawn? No, they despawned. Oh, I want to build up a ton of them. Well, if I work in that area for an extended period of time, which I most definitely will at some point, they'll build back up. Either way, we can get all of that into gold ingots, put it into this chest. There we go, and I don't entirely remember how this thing works. Do I have to... I think I just press this. Oh, some lag. So now a timer's going that has turned off that torch. Yeah, so once this timer finishes, which will be a little after this fully fuels, then that will turn back on and it'll start going. It's in here for a bit, and I just noticed I could actually just fuel it myself, which won't actually speed things up because that timer still has to finish. But, you know, it will at least make this full. Oh, wait, and then I can speed up the timer. So that's gaining. So if we take everything out of here and put it in there. There we go. Now it should just start going, hopefully. I built this a while ago, so yeah, there we go. Okay, it's going. Let's see, what items are we getting? Come on, Blackstone. Or spectral arrows, I just want the new things. Okay, we got Blackstone. And another Soul Speed 2 book. Wow, we're getting a lot of stuff. Okay, well this is back to being operational. So I'm going to let it run. Maybe I'll actually just sit here for a bit while it runs. So I'll see you in probably like... I don't know, it doesn't take that long. Maybe like an hour. And that is the last of all of the items filtered through. Let's see how much we got. We got, ooh, almost 9 stacks of Blackstone and, that 6.5 stacks of, arrows. I also took out all of the iron boots, so we should have, yeah, a few water bottles as well. Cool. Well, now that that's done, we're going to move on to something that I kind of, talked about a little bit earlier in the episode, which is, the turtle eggs that I left here, at the beginning, which, didn't turn out so well, did it? They're dead. They've been stomped. I'm guessing just because of zombies, like the one I just killed. So now I need to actually get more turtle eggs and put them there. But I want to kind of beautify the pond now before I... Well, not before I do this. I'm actually just going to fence off the area and then put these down so no zombies can attack them this time. I continued the fence a little bit past this tree, and it covers all of the land now. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think zombies could still kind of just swim to it, and I'm not entirely sure the best way to combat that. I might just sit here for them to hatch, but I think it takes a while. I know it's dependent on random tick speed, or I could just fully encircle the lake in a fence, which might just be the best option. I could just kind of do that almost, but all the way around, just connect the giant dark oak trees with fences. I mean, there's some parts where there's big gaps, but I could, in this case, attach it to like this tree, and it would be okay. So I think I might do that, just kind of have the fences go all the way around the lake. So I'm gonna go make some more fences, I guess. Plus, in some spots, I can just connect it to like a cliff, and I've just noticed how terrible of an idea that is, because it's not trying to prevent people from getting out, it's preventing them from getting in, and I think if they're over here, they can kind of just, yeah, waltz up here and then fall down, so I will actually have to not do this and fence all the way around. I'm almost all the way around the lake. I'm kind of here in my house just over there, and I've just noticed, I think that, it won't really do anything, and there's not much I can do about it, because I don't really want to make the fence go all the way up here, and even if I did, they can kind of just walk over here and onto the trees, and then drop down, and then they're in the fence. I mean, the turtles won't be able to get out, but I think zombies will most definitely still be able to get in, so I'm gonna actually tear down this fence and try to think of a different way to do it. Okay, the fence is no more. I got rid of it. And I've been thinking about what I want to do to make the turtles safe because I am determined. And I have come up with the most ambitious, maybe, solution to this problem. And the first step of that is to push back the tree line away from the shore of this pond so if I do put a fence somewhere, they can't just go in the trees and jump down. All of the trunks of the trees at that lake are gone, but as I went to get my netherite silk touch, or not netherite, not silk touch, my fortune hoe to get rid of all of the leaves that were still attached to other logs, I've noticed my toolbox is not in my ender chest, and I have checked 3 places so far, and I am worried because that box has a fully enchanted netherite chestplate and a ton of other stuff. The netherite chestplate is really the big one because it has about 1,billion enchantments on it. So if it's not here, this is the Wither Skeleton Skull Farm, then I have absolutely no clue. And I'm just going to have to remake it, which kind of really sucks. And my find is apparently terrible because I am a bit worried that it's not going to be here. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, it is. Good. Back to the lake. With the use of my netherite hoe, I've gotten rid of all of the leaves. This area just had a forest fire a while ago, which is why it looks weird, but overall, it doesn't actually look that different. This is probably the most affected area over here because there was a dark oak tree here and two small oak trees, so it doesn't actually look that different, but I'm going to make like sandy beaches along here, just to, like kind of like this, but probably a little more detailed. But that will probably have to be next episode because we are running out of time for this one. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to hit the like button. If you want to see more, there's a playlist in the description. I would greatly appreciate if you subscribed. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day, and bye.